Good morning. I'm so excited to be awake and up for another wonderful day of the sun shining and the birds chirping, and I had a horrible time trying to go to sleep again last night, and well, I'm tired because of it. And that's really it. I don't know what's been going on. I've been having a really tough time sleeping lately. My brain just won't stop. It's just going 100 miles per hour. Every thought that's ever existed in my head I get to replay, or everything I've ever done, things I did when I was 5 and I was embarrassed by it. I got to be embarrassed by it again last night for no reason at all. So that's kind of where we're at. But it's about 5:30 in the morning. Deliveries at 8:30, roughly 2 hours away from here, so we've got ourselves a little bit of an hour buffer. So I guess this is the part of the morning, the part of the video where I complain about things that really don't matter, but I complain about it anyways. First world problems, right? They were cleaning the cappuccino machine. I remember yesterday. I'm sorry, guys. YouTube is kind of awful right now in the sense that they adopted this handle thing you're at, and then in the YouTube Studio, not the YouTube app, but the YouTube Studio app, where I read where I read comments and respond to them, it uses your handle instead of just your name, and it's really terrible. So somebody, apologies once again, somebody had said, when are you going to break down and finally get a coffee machine in your truck? And I told him that if I do that, that gives me one less thing to complain about, and we can't have that. You know, I got to have imaginary problems with no possible solutions, right? That's how this trucking game works. Anyways, to add on to that, I guess they were cleaning the cappuccino machine, which is nice. You want a clean cappuccino machine, right? But I went over to get some. Girls over there, I'm like, what's going on with the cappuccino machine? And she's like, I closed it because I'm cleaning it. And I was like, at 5:30 in the morning? I mean, not how I would have done it. I would think that cleaning the cappuccino machine would be a little bit more of a afternoon project and not so much a morning project. You know, that's when people drink their hot beverages full of caffeine, right? Morning time, traditionally. So anyways, I got, you know, I had to remortgage my house for a Starbucks bottle drink. You know, they're not very cheap. Yeah, I got a second mortgage on the house, bought one of those, and 30 years from now, I'll own it. The cappuccino, I mean, never the house, because I'll need to refinance it for another bottle at some point. But 30 years from now, I will own that bottle of Starbucks, and I'll be proud of it. So anyways, not a whole lot going on. I'm out of vape juice except for what's in the tank, so I had to get 2 more of these little pods. They're so expensive. And you can tell by that cough, that's what I need, right? Is to inhale more nicotine. But I am a nicotine addict, and that's all there is to it. And I just don't know where there is a vape store up here. I normally get lucky and find one on the side of the road near a truck stop, or something like that. And I have not done that yet. Every time I've stopped for the last 2 days, I've Googled vape store near me, and all of them so far were a substantial Uber right away. So maybe I should have just did that, though, instead of buying these pods that I go through very quickly when I use them. The first couple weeks I was on the road, that's all I had was those pods, because I could not find a vape store at all. So hey, we'll get it worked out. That's kind of all there is to it. We'll just get it worked out. But just getting ready to get the truck rolling. I don't know what the plan is next, but I'm sure my dispatcher will be all over it. We want to get to the Chicago area so I can get my refrigerated trailer. And that's the plan. That's it. I say that every morning. That's it. That's the plan. Yeah, we're just kind of in this weird limbo phase where we're making a little bit of money still, but we need the trailer. We need the trailer to hopefully make more money. We'll see how that works out. But I'm hoping he can send me there. We can reload today. for a tomorrow delivery. But I tell you what, I'm gonna stop as soon as I can today, as early as I can, and I don't care if I have to slam my head into like the table back here until it knocks me out. I am gonna finally go to sleep early, one way or another. So we'll get through that. But anyways, I'm gonna get this truck ready to roll, guys. Go get this delivery made. I'm very tired, but I know you're not allowed to say that in a trucking YouTube video. Years ago, if anybody remembers the old channel, obviously I had the one video that blew up about the trainee that was in my truck, and I had mentioned in that video that I was tired. That's it. I said I was tired. And oh my God, since that was the video to blow up, right? You get every dork in the world in the comments going, "Sir, if you're too tired to operate that CMV, you need to shut it down. You are a complete menace to society right now." Yeah, I'm the only truck driver that's ever acknowledged that I would like to go back to bed. The rest of you, all of you get a perfect 8 hours of sleep per day, 8 o'clock on the dot, 3 square meals, and whatever other healthy lifestyle things. Every other trucker does those things. I'm an outlaw. I'm a crazy person. And sometimes I don't get all the sleep that I need, but that doesn't disqualify me from driving this here truck. So I remember when that that video first took off, so many people, "You just said you're tired. What company do you work for? Maybe they need to know that you're tired too." And I was like, good grief, you guys are ridiculous. So anyways, all right, I'm gonna get to it, and talk to you guys soon. All right, here we go. We've made it. We've arrived at our destination. It is 8 a.m., 8:30 a.m. appointment, so we are in good shape. So, had the Jakes on still. Anyways, yeah, we'll get back here and get checked in, see how the day goes, and try to get this unloaded. I don't know where we're headed off to next. Haven't heard anything just yet, but I'm just happy to be here early before our appointment time. That always makes me happy. So looks like we've already got a couple trucks back here. So get myself in here, get checked in, and try to get this unloaded and hope for that load back to the Chicago area to get my trailer picked up and hopefully make more money, right? That's the plan. That's what we're gonna try to do. So doesn't look like too busy of a place. A few trucks back here. So let's just get ourselves turned around and parked. Yeah, I guess that's all I got. I guess that's all I got to say right now. Got a lot of stuff on my mind while I'm working here, so it's kind of distracting me from having anything useful to say. But we've made it. We made it, folks. We've made it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get checked in, and we'll see what our next move is after that. But always happy when you can show up early on delivery day. I was very worried because I wasn't able to sleep very well last night, so I was super worried that I would be late, which was adding to the stress and adding to me not being able to sleep, because I was just, as it got later and later, I would get more and more worried that I would be late. So just happy to be here. We've made it. We've done it yet again. Time to go get checked in, and we'll go from there, folks. We'll see what's next. All right, here we go, folks. Been a while, huh? It's been a while since we've hit a dock, it seems like, but here we go. Yeah, it's still 20 minutes before my appointment. They gave me a door already. I would hope they would. There's hardly anyone here, so yeah, we're getting set up for that. And wide open parking lot, and I can't back in. Imagine that, right? Imagine that. But hey, that's the way she goes sometimes. That's the way she goes. And yeah, I'm ready for a nap. So kind of one of those days where I'm hoping it takes them a couple hours to unload me and I'll just go to bed. But haven't heard anything from dispatch yet on that next load. I imagine I'll hear something soon. I'm sure he's looking for it. This just looks ridiculous. How many times is it going to take me to pull into a wide open spot? Oh boy. All right. Takes a while. Takes a while. Apparently, if you're me. So I got to go back there, pop those doors open, and I think we're going to get it this time. I think we're going to get it. So okay, we've got it. So I need to go open those doors, get back in the back, relax for a bit, and see what the day brings. Talk soon. Oh, gross. Ugly out there. All right, guys. We got us a load. It's not great, but it gets us back to our trailer. Let me make sure my volume's turned down on the radio. So yeah, about 13 miles from here. We got us a load going back to the Chicago area, 460 miles, 480 miles, somewhere in that range. And we only got $750 for it. But we're in a spot where we kind of just have to take what we can get to get over there and get my trailer. So that's what we're doing. Not the greatest load in the world. It's only 18,000 pounds though. So at least there's that. At least there's that. So I have enough fuel in the truck to run it all the way there, most likely. So yeah, we're gonna go pick that up, get it loaded, get on down the road, and yeah, it's raining, and that's gross.
In 1/4 mile, turn left on Nathan Circle.
My wife just texted me, said it's snowing like crazy over in Colorado right now. So I guess winter just won't let us go this year. So I guess that's how it goes. Yeah.
In 1/4 mile, turn left on Nathan Circle, GPS. Then take the second left.
Definitely not the greatest load in the world. They had one. If I went up to Buffalo, New York, which isn't horribly far from here, but a little ways, would have paid $900, I think, but it delivers tomorrow afternoon, whereas this one delivers tomorrow morning. So I can get it delivered, get my trailer, and get dispatched on the next load, if possible, out of the terminal. So that'll be our plan.
Turn left on Nathan Circle, so, then take the second left.
Yeah, the rate's obviously not great on this load, but hey, it's what we needed to get us back over to our trailer. So I'm excited enough for that. That will work. What is going on with this circle right here? I guess I'm supposed to go this way.
Turn left on Hawthorne Drive, anyways, then take the second left.
That's kind of a weird little circle they put in here, but oh well, that's how it goes. Nothing to it. So anyways, yeah,
turn right on Nathan Circle, then take the second left.
Today's not incredibly exciting, but at least we got it worked out so we can get back.
Turn left on Hawthorne Drive, then take the second left.
I'm hoping to get dispatched tomorrow. That'll give me Tuesday through Monday with the refrigerated trailer to make some money this week. So that's kind of just where everything's at. I can't wait to be done with the day and go to sleep. That's what I'm real excited about, is call it a day, go to bed. Nothing better than going to sleep on a cold, rainy day, right? Nothing better than that. But, yep, I'm boring today, so I'll talk to you guys soon. Come on, trucking. Can't we just have a boring day? Can't we just have a boring day? Nothing really too wrong, but I got to go to, I'm trying to get loaded on this load going back to the yard. They're working on it, but I got to go to TA and get a trailer tire replaced. So no idea how long that's going to take. Yeah, I checked it this morning, but when I got here to load, I walked by the trailer and I got a trailer tire that's flat. So, oh well. way she goes. So we got to go over and do that. So whatever, it's whatever. It's just, it's so cold up here right now and gross and rainy, and it's ruining my whole mood. It's putting me in a really bad mood. And I just want to be done with today. But hey, you know what? We're getting through it, getting that loaded right now. And then, yeah, we'll head to that TA, and hopefully they can get that tire changed out pretty quick for us. But I'm pretty hungry anyway, so, you know, if I got to sit down and have lunch and all that, that won't make me mad either. Not even a little bit, but hopefully it don't take too long. I'm ready to just roll down the road and be done with it. So, yeah, talked to my dispatcher a little while ago. I've only had him as a dispatcher for what, maybe like 2 weeks, because the guy I was working with moved over to the reefer side of the company, and so they gave me this guy. And now that I'm going to pick up my trailer, then I'm going back to the old dispatcher I used to work with. So oh yeah, a little tired today, but yeah, I've only worked with him for a couple weeks, but he was really cool. He thanked me for not being angry, not being an angry person, and communicating effectively with him. So I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know what else he might be dealing with. You know, most of the time the truckers I've met at this company have seemed pretty laid back and pretty cool, but oh man, yawning on video, and I expect to grow a channel, right? I expect to grow a channel. I'm yawning on video. But anyways, you know, the stress of the road can certainly get to you sometimes. So I've certainly been the yelling, ranting, raving trucker a time or two in my life. I've definitely done that. But for the most part, everything is what it is right now. You know, the rates are terrible. Nobody wants to pay us, and we're just kind of fighting to get those loads. We're all in survival mode. That's really what it is. We're all just trying to survive right now. I should be taking a nap, shouldn't I? Good Lord. I probably won't run too long today. Maybe I'll just get up real early in the morning and get to it. We'll see. We'll see. I'd love to go to bed right now. I'd love to. But anyways, I just thought that was really cool of him to say that. I am a firm believer in communication as calmly and as to the point as possible. I'm not always successful in that. Longtime viewers, you've seen me lose my mind a few times. So, yeah, not always successful in that, but it is important, you know, and it was just pretty cool of him to point that out, because you don't know. I've never been a dispatcher. I've applied. I've tried to be a dispatcher before, but I've applied for so many dispatching jobs, and nobody ever called me back. Hold on, lady's coming here. All right, here we go. Sorry about that. She was coming to hand me my paperwork. So we are off. So we've got, says 23 miles to that TA. It's the closest thing around. No scales between here and there, because yeah, flat tire will get you an out of service. So we're just gonna limp this tire over to TA, get her replaced and all that. So we'll just take it nice and easy. We've got a little bit of interstate over there, but no big deal. Light load. We've only got 18,000 pounds, so we're not putting a ton of weight on it. I guess my biggest concern is like shredding that tire on the way there. That would not be an ideal situation, but I think we'll be okay. We're gonna try it anyways. We're gonna try it. So we'll go over to the TA, get her fixed, and hopefully get back on the road pretty soon. It's not too crazy if I mean, it's not too bad if I don't knock out a bunch of miles today. Just means I got to get up real early tomorrow and cut
in 5 miles, take the ramp on the right to I-79 south toward Pittsburgh.
Lady, I'm talking here. So obviously cuts into my time for driving tomorrow with the new trailer. This is simple stuff. You guys already know this, but the less amount of time I get to drive today, the more I'll have to make up tomorrow. But you know what? It's not the worst thing in the world. We could be in a lot worse position. You know, we could be having a lot worse day. It could be a truck tire, and then I would have to pay for that, and I don't want to pay for a truck tire. So, yeah, not my responsibility. I just have to get it there and get it fixed. But you know, that's kind of how it's going. But yeah, so I was saying that I've applied for multiple dispatcher jobs. You know, all the times I'm like, I'm done with trucking. I'm just not doing it no more. And I have never ever gotten a call back. Not even a call back to be a dispatcher. Not even to show up for an interview. Nothing. You would think that your years on the road would count for something, but apparently that's not the case. So I don't know what it's like to be a dispatcher. I have dispatched my own truck before, and it could be very stressful sometimes. I put myself in bad spots, and then I needed to make money and all this stuff, and then imagine you're a dispatcher doing that for 10 drivers, 20 drivers, sometimes 50, 60 drivers. And I imagine that you have some bad days. I imagine that you have some bad days. So not much more on the topic, I guess, but I thought it was really cool that he thanked me for my attitude towards him, I guess. And sort of how I conduct myself out here on the road. Because I do have bad days. I really do. You guys have seen it. You will see it again. You know, those kind of things do happen. And it's not fun when it does. Not at all. But, you know, I think it's important to be a professional as much as you can. You know, when it comes to communication with your dispatcher, with brokers, with shippers, receivers, anyone. I have found in my time it goes a lot farther. I have yet to see an angry trucker yelling at someone ever get his way. I've never seen it happen. Maybe he felt better. Maybe it was therapeutic for him. But as far as doing him any favors, I've never ever seen it. Trucker yelling at the shipper, I've been here all day waiting to get loaded. What the hell's taking so long? I have never seen them go, oh, yeah, you know what? You're right. I see it from your point of view now. Never happened. Never happened. It's just kind of gets you pushed back, or nobody's in a hurry to really take care of you, you know. So I guess that's really it. I know today's boring, guys. I'm a little bit tired, and it's just not much going on. But I said I would do a daily video, right? The life of a trucker. You're all going to see it. And I can't be, you know, kicking out the jokes all day, every day, you know. Sometimes I got to just take it easy on myself. I have to relax, rest from when I, you know, just got done kicking out like 6 pretty decent videos. I mean, I'm not going to like give myself too much credit. I can only do so much with these things. But, you know, every once in a while, not every video is just going to be amazing. And it's just a really boring day for me. I hope that the flat tire is the only excitement I have, though. I'm not trying to have much more excitement than that. Keeping my eye on it. It's an outside on the tandems, of course, on the trailer, but it's on the passenger side, so I can keep that near the shoulder all the time in case the situation gets worse. So we just need to get her over there 21 miles to the TA, and then once I get there, I'll feel a whole lot better. But definitely not wanting to go through any scales or anything like that, because that is not a good day if I were to do that. So, well, we're headed over there, and I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, let's have a look here. We made it to the TA. So, yeah, here's what we got going on. Yep. Oh, good. Looks like there's, as of right now, I can see 2 trucks in front of me. So, we might lose a little time today, but that's okay. Where the hell do I go? Anyways, we'll go figure that out. All right, well, that's about going to wrap up today's adventure. I'm here. I made it. I was a little bit worried. There was another trucker on the side of the road. He blew his tire, and the whole rim was on the ground, and just the rim was mangled. And I was like, oh, please don't let that end up being me. So I was hoping it wouldn't tear up that tire. But I guess for those of you that don't know, we do have a lot of non-truckers here, people that have never driven a truck. Because they're dual tires, you can still drive on them. It's just not the greatest thing, and sometimes you can do more damage. But hey, you know, we slow rolled it 55 miles per hour all the way over here, and we're in line. But it's currently about 12:30. They said it's going to be after 3 p.m. and they don't even look that busy, but I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, it's great that there's all these service shops. That's the one thing I could give TA credit for, because I don't like TA. I don't understand the appeal even a little bit. But they do always have a shop, which is nice, and they'll get you in and get your work done. But yeah, I don't know how much we're gonna get done today. We'll hopefully they call. Of course, hopefully they call us before that, you know, and they get that tire swapped out. That's all I need, and then down the road I go. If I can get a couple hours out of it, yeah, we'll see how it goes. This is delivers at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, so yeah, it's possible we'll be late. It is definitely possible we'll be late, but I'll shoot a text to my dispatcher, tell them what they told me, and say, hey, we've got the load, but we're just going to do our best on it. I haven't looked at the receiver yet to see. A lot of times when they're these smaller companies, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's going to be a smaller company or not, but a lot of times in smaller companies, they don't really care and they'll get you in there. But I guess worst case, we end up being a work-in tomorrow if we are late, and that's just the way she goes sometimes. That's unfortunate. And it's my last trip, really, my last load with this trailer, and we blow a tire. I don't know if I know what caused it specifically. It seems like this wouldn't be enough to cause it, because it was fine this morning. I was coming up on to an intersection with a stoplight, and it was one of those situations where the light just changed at the wrong time, and I wasn't going to make it through the light, but because I was empty, I was very light, so when I hit the brakes, I was sliding tires down the wet roads, because the roads are wet, it's raining, and the ABS was going off, and I'm like, there's already traffic moving through the intersection by that time. And well, I had to get it stopped. I had to, and I don't know if that doesn't seem, I mean, I've had to stop fast before in a truck. It doesn't seem like that would cause it, but who knows? Who cares what the cause is? It just needs to be fixed. But that's it. We're just waiting for a phone call from them. I'm going to go in and see what they got to eat. It looked like a Subway. I mean, please, with the Subway all the time. I mean, come on now. So, yeah, that's kind of our adventure for the day. I could take a nap, but I'll hold off on that. I would love to get out of here today, but we're just gonna have to see how it all works out. And well, if we're late, we're late. That's the way it goes. I'd definitely rather be late on the load and end up as a work-in than be out of service at a way station somewhere, or shredding a tire going down the road and being broke down on the side of the road waiting for road service or something like that. So you know, there's always a silver lining. It's not always the worst thing in the world. I'll just let the dispatcher know, and he can go from there. That's where the company earns their 20%, you know. So yep, that's the plan. I'll get this video put together for you guys, because it looks like I have terrible internet here, so it's going to take forever to upload this thing, is what I'm thinking. Not looking good, but I guess I apologize for the not as interesting video as most of them, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Way of the road, bubs. See you soon.